There's a little place in Texas that's called Buzzards Paradise. You may want to focus on the word buzzard, but I want to tell you why this place is pure paradise. You see, there's a couple of folks by the name of Marty and Leslie, and they've been working on this piece of paradise for, over 30 years. And they made it just so that friends could come and see them. Now, you might think it's paradise because of all the longhorns that are out here, and if you like longhorns, well, it would be paradise for you. There's quite a few cattle out here. There's a big one called Red Bull, which you see on the left here, and sometimes those cattle, don't make me say it, but they do, they just horse around. And speaking of horses, they got horses too. In fact, they're so friendly, you bring them a carrot, they'll eat it right out of your hand. Or you may be a dog lover, and man, they got plenty of dogs. They got their own dogs, and they'll welcome your dogs too if they can ride in the back of a pick-em-up truck. Here's one of my favorite dogs. Her name is Wee Wee. And Wee Wee is a friendly dog, but look at her sitting on this bench. She is just looking out over the pasture, making sure that there's no rabbits out there that she needs to go chase. And everybody likes to move around Buzzards Paradise, but some people are young enough and small enough they get carried. Charlotte is one of those people. She gets carried just everywhere. Charlotte's the daughter of her lovely mother, Dale, I call her, with long hair and beautiful looks. And then there's her daddy with his cue-balled head, and he just kind of keeps the family moving along. In fact, here is Cue-Ball leading the way with a couple of 3 dogs and Marty as they're heading across the beautiful pastures of Buzzards Paradise. Now, if you come visit Buzzards Paradise, one of the things you'll be asked to do is shoot a gun. Of course, you may not need to be asked. You may volunteer like this fella here. But first, you're going to get some lessons from Cue-Ball. He's going to show you how to hold that gun and make sure that you shoot the target and not your foot. Now, some of our friends caught on pretty quickly. You can see Saucy here. He just looks like Clint Eastwood. One gun, one bullet, right in the bullseye. That's him pointing at it. And then there was Abdul. He was pretty scary too. You can see him shooting that pistol, and if you look on the picture on the right, you can see that brass chamber jumping right out after he pulled that trigger. Now, when some people come to Buzzards Paradise, they like to just eat and drink. I can't understand that, of course, but they enjoy it. Now, the few times I've been there, we've had some real feasts. Whether you're eating in the main house or up at the roost, there's always something good. Sometimes Leslie will cook, and sometimes the guests will cook. But there is one thing that Marty insists on, and that is that you smoke a good cigar with him. He sometimes smokes these cheap old Swisher Sweets, but we make sure we bring real cigars when we visit. And Cue-Ball, man, does he love a good stogie. Look at that smile on his face. That is a man that is enjoying a good cigar in paradise. And some people, when you put a cigar in their hand, boy, it just changes them. Here's Saucy, looking a little bit like James Bond or Mr. Cool. He is definitely enjoying paradise with that cigar. But the real reason Buzzards Paradise is because of these two folks, Marty and Leslie. I've never met people that are more welcoming than them. And when you come out at Buzzards Paradise, they tell you, just leave all your problems at the front gate. Come on in and enjoy your time with us. So if you're looking for a place where you can just leave your problems at the front gate and just wander among a little piece of heaven, well, now you know where it is. It's Buzzards Paradise.